One of the ironies of living in Italy is that I have been exposed to far more African cultures than I ever would in the United States. I was invited to a Nigerian cultural exchange here in Italy, and I'm going to be honest with you, I am super excited because I was promised food and art, and those two things definitely get me out of the house. This event was actually hosted by Agenzia Scalabriana per la Cooperazione allo Sviluppo, which is the Scalabrian Agency for Development and Cooperation. It was developed in 2004 and has been working with migrants and refugees in local communities in Europe and Africa to help them resettle. They do so much more than just getting people somewhere. They actually help them integrate into communities as well as find ways to work, house them, and support them as they are transitioning to other countries. But they also do what they're doing here. There's art here, there's people telling their stories and sharing their culture from another place that honestly most Italians would never be exposed to. And most of us don't know what migrants and refugees experience in transitioning to other countries. Remember, these aren't people who are moving on their own. They're escaping something terrible. This agency also provides support both mentally as well as financially for so many different people. We have psychologists as well as health professionals, economic development, trainers, so many things.
Allora, benvenuti alla seconda serata del Mondo in Casa. Questa sera, Nigeria! Benvenuti a tutti, è una gioia.
This is the woman who brought the focus to Nigeria tonight. And honestly, she has had a very interesting life. She showed up in Italy as a child, and I believe that she was also trafficked. I want to tell her story, but eventually we're going to do an interview together, so I will let her do it. But she's the reason. She has done so many amazing things. She's modeled. She is just in the mix, and she still dances. So I love her. So let's hear what she has to say.
Yeah!
Joy's coming. Oh my god, non ho più fiato. Pensate che stasera, stamattina quando sono svegliata ho detto vado in palestra, ho detto no. Non vado in palestra perché palestra lo faremo qua stasera. Ok, better?
Sì.
Sì, ok, so che non sapevo che suonare. Ok, allora dicevo che... Sorry,
È un po' più
Ok. Ok, allora, dicevo, quando mi sono svegliata stamattina ho detto, va bene, vado in palestra, però mi sono ricordata che oggi stasera devo ballare, dobbiamo ballare tutti, perché la Nigeria, senza la musica, noi non siamo niente. È la Nigeria che spesso dicono che siamo rumorosi. Noi non siamo rumorosi, siamo solo pieni di vita. E questo stasera vi chiedo favore, quando c'è il momento di ballare, dobbiamo ballare tutti. Io voglio perdere, voglio andare a casa con un chilo meno, se è possibile. Allora, come...
Grazie a tutti. Adesso vi racconto in italiano. Io sono un nigeriano. Io sono uno su 5 africani. Sono uno su 8 persone nere, ovunque nel mondo. Sono un vincitore del premio Nobel, un medagliato d'oro olimpico, un vincitore del Grammy Award, un campione di calcio, un principe del Vaticano, un candidato agli Oscar, un gigante della letteratura, uno scienziato distinto, un'icona musicale. Le mie radici si trovano nella polverosa regione del Sahel del Nord, nelle ricche foreste pluviali della nostra costa atlantica, nelle colline rocciose dell'ovest, nelle paludi ricche di petrolio del delta, nelle pianure di Mambilla, nelle vaste pianure della savana, nel calore dei nostri villaggi e nella vivacità delle nostre città. La mia forza scorre dalle acque del Niger e del Benue. La mia gioia scaturisce dalla corsa delle cascate di Gurara e dalle meraviglie naturali di Yankari. La Nigeria è la mia roccia. La Nigeria è la mia speranza. Io sono la bellezza. Io sono il suono. Io sono la visione. Io sono lo spirito. Io sono la passione. Io sono l'anima di un continente. Sono un bambino nella nazione più giovane della terra. Io sono la bellezza. Io sono un nigeriano. Sono il cuore dell'Africa.
After that beautiful poem, they finally fed us. And no, there were no Italians in the kitchen when this food was being made. This was also my first time having jollof rice. I mean, I had to come all the way to Italy to have jollof rice, and I'm gonna tell you what, I'm a fan. Now, this isn't traditional jollof. Apparently, this is party jollof, and I don't know the difference, but I'm gonna tell you I finished it. I finished everything and I am not ashamed. The food was amazing. The crowd, everybody just was hanging out. It was a great evening and I really appreciated having this experience with everyone. Um, the irony of being in Europe sometimes is that you meet so many people from different places, and having different exposure to Africans has been one of the joys of living in Italy, believe it or not. Obviously, one of the goals was to raise money to keep supporting this agency. So there were a lot of t-shirts and general products that were handmade and from Nigeria. So this was just checking out some of the things that were available here. And they had some cute little t-shirts and cute little trinkets. And my friend's checking out, trying to see if what he wants to get. And honestly, the rest of the night was the turn up, y'all. So let's go.